Let's go. If you like it, then
YouTube, what's going on, man? What's going on? It's your boy Untamed. It's your boy CJ, and I'm here to bring out another one, to bring out another banger, man. Took a little bit of time off. Work has been, kind of crazy for me, but took a little bit of time off, and I'm about to get back, and I'm about to get these videos put out and posted for y'all. So sit back, relax, watch this video, man, and guess what? It's another one. And just like that, man, we back into another one, and I appreciate y'all for being here and tuning into this one, man, because guess what? I got you another good one, another very competitive build that can be used. It is kind of similar to the Diamond Paint Beast, but I say it's better in the aspect because we got you a little bit more shooting and kind of in the same lines of doing the same things as far as the rebounding and finishing and everything. So as you can see here today with this build, we're going to go 7 feet tall, 246 on the weight, 710 on the wingspan. I want to say that is one off the max. Well, one off the max just so we can get that 80 mid range, because you can actually get some pretty good jump shots at the 80, and not trying to give too much away on the build, but hey, you can hear what I'm saying with this one. So right here on this build, man, we just kind of went to the basis of everything, trying to just hit marks and get some decent packages. Now on this one, when I went like this on the finishing and standing dunk, for the simple reason of there's a lot of backdoor cuts in the game, and the finishing as far as catching the ball and just going up at the rim is immaculate. It's not really difficult to do, put it that way, unless you're trying to cross over somebody, go to the rim, and then dunk on them or something like that. I don't feel like it's a necessary need, especially I would say even especially as a big, unless you're trying to sit there and force in the paint and you're a paint sitter. You don't necessarily need that if you're playing a 5-out, and this is more of a 5-out type setting center, in my opinion. And it could be used as a good popper in the park too, in the screen setter. So moving on, as you can see, we got the 75 driving dunk. 75 driving dunk is going to be enough to get, well, you actually won't be able to get the dunk packages with this one just because you have to have the 75 standing dunk, but I want to say you can, or the 75 driving dunk, but I want to say you can still get, if I'm not mistaken, it may be Ben Simmons. You have to double check, I could be wrong, but I want to say it is Ben Simmons you can still get. But you still got the bronze rise up, and you still get the precision dunker and the area wizard. You're also going to get the bronze slithery for this, which is going to also give you a good chance of finishing a lot more dunks, especially off that backdoor cut. And obviously the slithery, and we know what slithery does. And we do also get you a little bit of a bronze whistle, but I think that comes from your mid range. And let's get into this shoot, man. So like I told y'all in the recent build that I've posted, if I go with a lower shooting, I'm going to go with a higher mid range, because mid range is not that expensive. And also, we all know, and if you don't know by now, mid range is cheese, man. You got the mid range cheese, the mid-way fade cheese, all of that is cheesy right now. That's the most consistent shooting in the game, if you want to be honest, unless you have a 93 ball or more. That's the most good shooting in the game, and I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with that. But so I went to 80 on the mid range. You can see you got the silver catch and shoot, you got the bronze dead eye, the bronze blinders, the silver green machine. We're gonna get you the silver guard up, and then we got open looks comeback kid on, or open looks on silver, comeback kid on silver, mid magician on silver. So I'm not saying you're going to be expected to shoot fades on this build, but I'm just saying that mid-range can be used as a way to make sure you're getting pretty good bases at a lower 3-point overall. And also, if you can dribble, it can be used as cheese because it is cheesy. So we went there to get that. We went 74 to make sure you got your Claymore at least, along with the blinders. And then let's hop into this passing, man. So on this build, I went to a 90 passing to try to get as many of the goals as I could on this one, so you can be elite on your passing with the outlets, and also it can be quick. And I can tell you, I do have this build right now for me is at a 94. I use this build if we have let's say a team that's geared more so to just like, if you have a pure slasher or some of that sort, I'll kind of try to tend to this, but I also have other builds that I can use. But I'll use this in this aspect to where I can be a screen setter, popper, and also protect the paint a little bit more. But 90 pass naked, you see you get the gold break starter, the gold dimer, the silver needle threader, the post playmaker gold, the gold relay passer. Everything that you need gold in this aspect is going to be gold, and it's elite. I'm just gonna tell you, it's very elite. On a build now that I have specifically, I want to say on this one I would be 2, but I haven't played on it recently. But I'm averaging triple double. But on my other build I play a little bit different also, and he's a different size, and we'll get into that build coming soon, man. So 55 on the ball handle and 41 on the speed with balls, just so you can get the big driver. when I was actually making this build, I did not expect to be able to get big driver, because I was just really trying to hit marks for certain areas and fit into a certain play style where it's like a 3-and-D big. I'm not necessarily worried about, you know, the finish and all that stuff, but so happened that I ended up getting big driver, which is also a plus. We got to the 88 on the interior. That's going to give you the goal post move lockdown predominantly. Then we also make sure we got the 92 block, which is going to give you a chance of getting the goal anchor. You got to have the 77 interior for the goal anchor. Went to a 66 on perimeter defense. I'm telling y'all, off ball pass as a big is pretty good, because especially if you have paints in bigs, or even just anybody come to the paint, you will get a grab animation. Now I will say this though, even with you getting that grab animation, people can still go through you, but you just kind of gotta hope that the animation plays into your favor, right? Also, we made sure we got you to a 70 still. And as you can see, you have your Bronze Interceptor, and you also have your right stick ripper. We all know that right stick ripper is better than glove. I find it's interesting that 2K allows you to get the right stick ripper before you get glove, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But you get your right stick ripper, and I can tell you like this, I've used right stick ripper on this build on Bronze, and it still works pretty well. And it's kind of crazy in my opinion, but right stick ripper works really well if you use it and obviously time it correctly. 92 block, we just talked about that, but that's also going to give you a chance to get that chase down artist partnered up with that acceleration and vertical. You're going to see that you get that gold, and we'll see that later on along with that pogo stick. And right here, went to an 80 offensive rebound. The reason I went to an 80 is just so I can have a better animations for actually going to get offensive rebounds, and I actually figured out that I really don't need an 80 now, unless I'm just trying to go get the goal post playmaker. I don't necessarily need the 80, and I don't even need the 80 then for that. I think you just need like a 78 or something. But you can really go to a 75 and still get pretty good, you know, offensive rebound animations. Now if you go 70, it's going to be kind of iffy, but 75, 80 works just fine. Just letting y'all know, that's just a little tip whenever you're making your builds. Unless you want to make a high offensive rebound build, that's your decision. I choose to make it this way. Went to a 93 on the defensive rebound, just so we can get the goal rebound chaser, and also the Hall of Fame box out beast. I swear by Hall of Fame box out beast. Box out beast is way better this year than it's been, in the past 2 years that we had the badge, I want to say. But yeah, went to a 93 there, partnered with the 90 strength. That's going to give you the Hall of Fame box out beast. I wanted to make sure I had the most speed and most acceleration that I could with this build. Also you can see that's going to partner up and give me a chase down artist with the speed and the block, gold, and then 58 on Excel. That's going to give you the spot finder, a big driver. Then 90 strength with the immovable force and the brick wall and the bulldozer. Now the only thing that confuses me on this game is, you have all of these badges as far as the immovable force of the brick wall, which does not work on post back downs anymore, and immovable force, which does not work on post back down. So 2K, what have you implemented into the game to counteract back downs? Now, because you got back down punisher for them, but you also, so if you're gonna give a post player back down punisher and bulldozer with the other finishing badges, where's my gauge as far as me being able to defend it? Because I can tell y'all like this, sometimes you do tend to have problem guarding the paint based off certain animations, because they can still push you back with back down punisher. Now maybe I'm getting it wrong, I haven't seen anything, I've been looking through badge definitions, I haven't seen anything necessarily stop back down punisher. But I will say this, strength still does work. Strength does matter, even though you don't necessarily have a badge to say that it's stopping it. You can get some stops sometimes. Went to an 80 vertical just because I want to be able to get up there for the boards. 7 foot, you probably run into a lot of 7'1", 7'2" bigs. This year a few 7'3s, but I say a lot of them are 7 feet. Just to be a little bit more athletic, man. And then went to a 97 on the stam, just max. The reason we went to 97 is just because that's all we had left, man. No points to really put anywhere else. And then up there, I forgot to mention the 90 free throw. That 90 free throw is going to give you the gold free throw ace, and that's money. And with this center build, man, you're pretty much a threat defensively. You can play hedge defense, and you can play the passing lanes on this build. Also, you can step out and knock down a three. You may say a 74 is low. Yes, the 74 three ball within itself is low, but if you can put on the right jump shot for yourself and the timing that you like, you are green. I'm just gonna be honest, you'll be green on this build. So with that being said, on this build we get shades of, I want to say it's going to be Arvydas Sabonis, Embiid and Alperen Sengun. And also the build name is a two-way mid-range threat, or two-way diamond mid-range threat. I just cheated myself on the name, but you can see it here, man. If you're gonna make this build, sorry I'm stumbling over my words, but if you're gonna make this build, man, go ahead and drop in the comments, say, hey, I'm making it, WL on the build, whatever. But I'm going ahead and sign out. It's your boy CJ, it's your boy Untamed, and hey, let's keep running the videos up, man. Peace.
Let's go. If you like it, then I love it.